Lodging and itemizing expenses. We'll continue to add expenses to this expense report. Let's look at some of the expenses that may require additional information or itemizations. To add a new expense, select New Expense. Select Hotel. Notice that there are a few additional required fields for hotel expense. Most are auto-populated based on the header or previously entered information. I see from my receipt that the transaction date is May 24th. We'll use conference lodging for the business purpose. For the vendor name, you can either choose from the drop-down list or freehand enter. We'll use Marriott. City of purchase, Austin. Payment type, out of pocket. I see from my receipt the amount paid was $318. Since this example is not using travel allowances, we'll unselect this checkbox. If it is left checked, it will attempt to compare lodging amounts to GSA lodging maximums. Using travel allowances to limit meal and lodging reimbursements will be covered in a separate UNT World Learning course. Note that there is not a Save button right now. That is because itemizations are required on lodging expense to separate lodging amounts and lodging tax. Select Itemize. The Nightly Lodging Expenses tab appears. This tab will itemize the hotel expenses. The checkout date is automatically entered as the transaction date, assuming that most hotels are paid at checkout. The check-in date was May 22nd, and the number of nights is automatically calculated. Now we need to enter in the nightly lodging rate and taxes. I see from my receipt that the rate each night is $125, with $25 in taxes and $9 in fees. Hotel fees would not be considered part of the nightly hotel occupancy rate, so we'll add it in with the taxes. Enter $125 for the room rate. To enter in the tax, we can add $25 to the room tax and $9 to other room tax, or we can simply add it together and put $34 in the room tax. There are options to add other nightly charges as necessary. Parking or internet fees, for example. Select Save Itemizations. Notice that the hotel charge for $318 is itemized. The itemizations can be collapsed from view by selecting the caret next to hotel. Each itemization can be viewed and edited if necessary. Mouse over the yellow icon to see what else is required for this expense. Receipt image required. I prefer to drag and drop receipts, so I'll open my folder, drag in the receipt. Now see that the icon changed color to blue. This indicates that everything is complete with this expense.